Today, we'll be glow forging. Welcome to entrepreneurship. Hey loves, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Ruby, and we're the owners of Love & Co Candles. We've had a few people ask us how we use the Glowforge in our business, and we wanted to go over some of the things that we create for our packaging today. One of my favorite things to make is our logo that we cut out of acrylic and attach to the top of our packaging boxes. So this would be an example of a very large order that we would package. We buy the boxes already pre-made, and then the logo we cut out of black acrylic. It is a 12 by 19 sheet of 1/8 inch acrylic. On the back of that acrylic, we will have 3M tape that's very strong adhesive. And then once it cuts, that adhesive stays on the back, and then we can peel off the protective backing and adhere this right to the top of the box.
So next we have our box inserts. A candle insert is what protects the candle inside the box so that it doesn't move around too much. When we first decided that we were going to decorate the inserts to our candle boxes, we were using decorative paper that we got from our local craft store.
In a recent video, we were talking about how we were looking for alternatives for the craft paper for the inserts. That's where the Glowforge came into play.
We wanted something that was going to be a little easier for us to accomplish, as well as more customizable. Using the Glowforge, we can now customize them to each season, or add our logo, or even cut them out ourselves.
The next thing that we created on the Glowforge is our logo stamp. We use our stamps on our tissue paper, the outside of our shipping boxes, and to emboss gift bags.
Next we have our candle lids that we use on our 12-ounce jars. Our candle lids are made out of 3 parts. First, we engrave our logo onto the wood, and then there's the larger circle, which is the top part of the lid, the smaller circle on the back side, as well as a piece of cork that we adhere to the smaller circle so that the lids can be reused as drink coasters.
The cork that we use is a very thin sheet, and it comes with adhesive already on the back of it, and we can just adhere it directly onto the back of the lid. It's something that we're trying out just to see if people enjoy using the product afterward. And then we'll seal the wood on the top with like a matte finish. Some of our candles come with a lid already. The 8-ounce candles that we offer come with a metal lid, and we can engrave our logo directly onto that metal lid on the Glowforge. You may have seen our video where we talk about getting ready for pop-ups and craft fairs. And one of the things that we mentioned in that video was keychains that we engrave with the Glowforge. So this is an example of one of those keychains. It's like a hard extruded plastic. And we can use these and just lay them across the Glowforge bed and engrave our logo directly on them, or just other designs that would fit with our branding. One order that we got of room spray bottles came with some broken bottles. So another thing that we decided to test out, but haven't really decided if we're going to continue on with, is engraving directly onto the glass with our logo and the name of the scent. But that's another idea of something that you can use the Glowforge for, but we are still in the testing process on if we're going to continue with that.
More recently on the Glowforge, we've been testing out cutting boxes for our room sprays. We got a template off of Etsy that was the correct size for our room spray bottles, and we have them in a larger size for our large room spray, as well as a smaller size for our 1.7-ounce room sprays.
So we cut these out of a heavy 100-point cardstock. I would say even 110-point cardstock would be really good for something that, but this is holding the bottle with no problem. And then the Glowforge will score the fold lines for you. Then you just have to assemble the box and insert your room spray. So this is the larger size of the boxes, and this would be for our smaller boxes. The last item for the Glowforge that we have to show today is the envelopes that we use for our care cards. This would be what they look like once they're cut out of the Glowforge, and this is after the pocket has been glued on, and this is the fully assembled envelope with the items inside. One thing that we are experimenting with is possibly engraving or scoring designs on the front, or even our logo. When I bought the Glowforge, the smallest model that they had was the Glowforge Basic. The model that would be the most similar to that now is the Glowforge Plus, but they also offer the Aura and the Spark. And the good thing is most of the things that we use the Glowforge for can be made on the Glowforge Aura or Spark. So if you're not using the Glowforge for other large projects, you can always start with the craft models. And we'll have a link to the Glowforge we use down below. Now we're going to go over some of the things that we use the Cricut for, or just some ideas of what you can use the Cricut for. If you're interested in starting with vinyl projects or iron-on projects, then the Cricut or the Silhouette would be an option for you. It can be used to cut some of the items that we have listed as well, such as the boxes for the room sprays or the envelopes. Now we'll go over some of the ideas of what you can use the Cricut for. One of the things you'll see in our video is when we're wearing our aprons, and we use the Cricut to cut out our logo in iron-on vinyl. Another item that we use the iron-on vinyl for is the tote bags that we use for craft fairs and pop-up shows. We have cut the logo out of permanent vinyl to put on our shipping boxes.
We've also used the permanent vinyl to cut our logo out for our candle jars, as well as the water bottles that we intend to sell at our pop-up shows.
If you have a pre-made lid or a lid that's material that you couldn't engrave on, you can also cut your logo out of the permanent vinyl and put that on your lids for your candles. We currently get our labels already in the shape and size that we need for our candles, but you can use the Cricut as a print then cut. So you would print out your design and then the Cricut would cut the exact size of the label that you need. Another thing that you can use the Cricut for is for stickers. If you offer stickers, or if you just wanted to have like a freebie or something that you can hand out with your products at craft fairs or just to include in your packages, then stickers would be great, and that is another item that the Cricut is useful for. We use the Glowforge for a lot of the projects that we're mentioning. They even have vinyl now that we are going to be testing out, but you can also use the Cricut just to add your own personalization to the products that you offer. We hope that you found this information useful, and we hope you got some good ideas on things that you can do to customize your products or packaging.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, loves.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Let me clear my throat. That's what makes it funny.